A Christian family in the traditional Punjabi outfits sits on a bench in the hospital hallway. A Muslim woman and her daughter stand near the window. A Sikh man, wearing the turban of his religion, looks up as the Christian chaplains arrive for the daily prayers, accompanied by American visitors. This is routine. Each day, the leaders of the fellowship department of the Ludhiana Christian Medical College visit the waiting rooms of the hospital to pray with the family members of patients. Immediately, the families rise to tell the chaplains the names of their ill-loved ones so that they may be prayed for. The women, Americans included, cover their heads with their scarves as a sign of humbleness before God, and a chaplain begins a prayer. Christians, Muslims, Sikhs, Hindus, and even some non-believers join together in the power of prayer that transcends religious differences to lift up their loved ones to God, or the great physician. As a young white woman who passes fields of cows every day on the way to school, occasionally says y'all, and has meat and potatoes at virtually every meal, I hardly stand out here in the Ozarks of Missouri. You see, it's easy to be a Christian and think that you have a solid understanding of the gospel and what truth is when you're surrounded by a lack of demographic and religious diversity. But being a good Methodist, I agree wholeheartedly with John Wesley when he said that the world was to be our parish, and the world is certainly full of diversity. As a mission ambassador to the Ludhiana Christian Medical College of Punjab, India, I got a little taste of the wonderful diversity that India has to offer, and a little bit of a taste of its curry as well. The scenario I talked about earlier was an account of one of the most transformative moments I had while in India, as we followed the chaplains of the fellowship department on their rounds about the hospital. Never before had I seen such interaction from followers of different faiths, but something innate about humanity's need for healing and belief in a higher being brought together a collection of diverse individuals under the universal power of prayer. This was a very different reality from the religious wars that I learned about in history class and the news headlines that only highlight the voices of the religious intolerant. CMC proved to me that it is possible to have a Christian institution that is supportive of an interfaith community of healing. The members of the fellowship department, the religious hub of the college and hospital, see themselves as vital spiritual assistants to the great physician. They serve out their mission in a variety of ways. Throughout the hospital facility are many intercoms, and each morning the department leads a radio broadcast of scripture and prayer for all to hear. Each Sunday, the members of the fellowship department visit hospital wards and lead worship services, where the message explains how Jesus Christ can provide hope during times of suffering. New Testaments are provided to patients to take home after their hospital stay, and Christian pamphlets fill literature racks throughout the hospital and are used so frequently that they need to be refilled every 2 days. By request, chaplains pray with and counsel patients and family members, and bedside communion is also available. Like any other church, the department hosts regular chapel services and offers the medical students opportunities to plan creative celebrations for Christmas and other special services, such as World Leprosy Day. The different student batches, or classes, of each college are even offered special retreats to study the ethical values and mission of CMC. We were told that the Christian Medical College was located on the bad side of the town, where there's a lot more poverty. Well, one day, our team ventured away from the college further into the city to do a little bit of shopping. And on our way, we crossed over the train tracks, and almost instantly, the buildings seemed a lot nicer, and the people seemed much healthier. It gave me a real sense that Jesus Christ, through the very hands of CMC, was truly hanging out with the least of these on the wrong side of the tracks.